Hey everybody, AcedTyler here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we did some little stuff around in May Village, like fishing, for one thing, and of course, other shit. Yeah, let's go with that. And also kind of starting with the trading sequence, probably should throw that out there. In this episode, we are starting our first dungeon in this game, the Tail Cave. And this is actually a rather short and easy dungeon, probably the shortest dungeon in the game. Oh yeah, this is the one I was going to be talking about, aside from the piece of power. This is a Guardian Acorn, and what that does is that it actually increases your defense. But of course, like always, I'm probably just going to rarely pick this up. I mean, maybe I could if I ever wanted to, like if I really need to, of course. Because, you know, mainly because of the music. But yeah, that's what it does, basically increase your defense. So we got a couple of new enemies here. The green ones that we did encounter before in one of those caves was the green souls, and they're very well. They're actually very annoying because they keep on appearing when you don't want them to. And this enemy right here is the hardhead beetle, and they're very they really don't take damage because of their shells, but yeah, all you can do is just swipe them down to the pit. And we got those keys, which will help us unlock the doors, and we got some Stalfos, which will hop away from us, just like they do in A Link to the Past. And also, one thing I also kind of talked over this, but that was the compass that we just picked up, which will actually see exactly where we are in the maps. Speaking of which, we just now got the dungeon map. The compass actually has a new feature for this game that's introduced. It has a little tone in which every time you enter enter a new room, and whenever there is a key in there, then it'll actually give us this little tone to let you know that there's a key in there. It does a little da-da-da-da. That right there. So yeah, it's actually a nice feature. I like that they added in there. I know you didn't really get to hear it because I was talking, and of course he just fell down to the pit. Ha. And that was the sparks right there, which I think they stun you if I remember. Well, I'm not sure they do. And then more new enemies here, 3 of a kind, and I kind of screw up right here, but these 3 of a kinds right here, what you have to do is that you actually have to slash at them that matches the exact kind of shape there are. Like we have the clovers, diamonds, hearts, and the spades. So make sure all 3 of them match, and then that way they're all defeated, and that way they're gonna get like some sort of chest. And there's an owl statue that's up there, and it's actually missing a beak. Let's see, let's go talk to it. Yeah, this owl statue is trying to say something, but you can't understand it because it has no beak. Well, actually, we just picked up this chest, found the stone beak, so let's find the owl statue that belongs to it. And all we gotta do is just walk up to it, and then turn aside the spine ones with a shield. Yeah, these owl statues, they actually give you hints for some of the dungeons on, some of the dungeons puzzles. In Vanilla Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, they actually, it only has, like, these, stone tablets instead of the owl statues. Yeah, it was, just a stone tablets. They're just still the same thing, but, and of course, they replace those with the owl statues, and the same thing applies to, the, Switch version. Because they sell the owl statues. Actually, speaking of which, damn it. I did not mean to fall down the pit there. Before I say anything else, oh, we got 20 rupees. Joy! First and foremost, well, actually, well, for one thing I do. Oh, yeah, there's a piece of power. Every time I say piece of power, it sounds a lot like Pizza Power from the Ninja Turtles movie. No, piece of power! Actually, if you want to listen close right here, what I'll do, yeah, there's a wall here, and then there's a cracked wall. One thing to keep in mind is that, yeah, just like in Link to the Past, or actually, no, this applies to all other Zelda games, like even in Zelda 1, if you hear a wall that sounds different from the other one, then that means it's a bombable wall, and that you can actually use that with bombs, but we don't have any bombs at the moment. I probably could have bought those at the shop, but I didn't do that for this Let's Play, so my apologies for that. Yeah, I never got to mention this at all, like, those of you who may not be, well, you probably should be aware, but if you're not, for some reason, yeah, I actually mentioned this in the first episode, that there is a, there's actually a Switch release. And, oh yeah, by the way, those are the spike beetles, and the only way to kill them is just by using the shield to deflect off them, and then just use your sword. Yeah, turn aside the spine ones with a shield. And then, once we head downstairs, we have a side-scroller section, which is not quite like Zelda 2, and are those Goombas? What the hell are Goombas doing here? So yeah, more Mario enemies. Mario cameos are not going to be the only things about Link's Awakening that has those. Anyway, so yeah, there's the, yeah, this game also does have the Nintendo Switch version, if you don't know already. The Nintendo Switch remake released in 2019, which I did not see coming. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, if you're actually looking to play Link's Awakening, I would definitely recommend the Nintendo Switch version, because it is definitely the definitive version. And also, we got the Rock's Feather. Feels like your body is a lot lighter. Oh, yes, indeed, because what the Rock Feather does is that it actually lets us jump in the air, just by equipping that. And then, whee! We can jump now! Whee! Oh, yes! Ah, a dream come true. Harsher in hindsight. Anyway, so yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're looking to play Link's Awakening, I would definitely recommend the Switch version, because the Switch version actually does a whole lot better. Like, so many improvements there. Because, like, for one thing, one thing they did fix in the Switch version is that the Sword and Shield, for instance, they actually made those permanent add-ons instead of, like, equipable items in this game. But no, the Switch version makes them permanent gear, and same thing with some other items in Link's arsenal. So, like, therefore, well, because of more buttons, of course, where the items can be used for X and Y buttons, and the Sword and Shield buttons, well, they have their own buttons, so they're actually a permanent add-ons. So that's one thing I'm really thankful for. So yeah, if you're looking to, like I said, if you're looking to play Link's Awakening, I would definitely recommend the Switch version, because it's very much a lot better. I mean, it's still like a full $60, even though it's just a straight remake and not like anything else to it. But you can actually buy those at Walmart for any cheaper if you wanted to. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that version. And let's get this chest here, and we have the Nightmares key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmares lair. Instead of bosses, they're called Nightmares, is what the monsters are called. One thing I do want to say about the Switch version, like, one thing about the art style. I mean, I know it's faithful to the original, but, like, that's, well, for the original games, the sprite work. But it's actually something that not a lot of fans were actually expecting either, because, in that version, the art style, well...
You are a toy!
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And oh, mini boss time. And this right here is a spike roller. He's actually a bit of a cakewalk. As you can see, I'm just like cornering him and just slashing away at him. All I gotta do is just avoid the spike roller, just by jumping over with a Rock's Feather, and then just slash away at him, and that's about it. And this warp portal will actually take you back to the dungeon's entrance, so that way there if you want to use a little shortcut. And here we are. We're just about the end of the, just about towards the end of the dungeon, or the tail end of the dungeon. Ha! Tail end! Get it? I will see myself out now. Holy shit! That's dark. Okay then. I'm a little disturbed by this, but anyway. I actually cut this off right. Well, I mean, what I did though is I actually used a safe save Buzz AcedTyler, because yeah, the reason why I decided to use the safe save feature is because, well, I died to this guy several times. This is a Moldorm, by the way, and yeah, the other enemies I didn't say were the mini Moldorms, but yeah. Remember Moldorm from Link to the Past? Well, yeah, he's back in this game, and he's still as much of a pain in the ass as he was. If you fall off the pit right there, then you'll be taken to the underground room with the hanging skeletons. Damn, that's grim. But yeah, all you do is that you just have to be careful with them, and then just slash at a sail like at the weak point, just like in the in Link to the Past, and just jump over him if you can. And now he's done. And what is this thing right here? It's you got the full moon cello. Swamp. A path opens, and the blooms. Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so that's it for the Tail Cave, and that's one of the instruments that we have right here, so let's go ahead and... Oh, god damn it! Ooh, that is an instrument of the Sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were real. That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in the Gaponga Swamp. Hoot, indeed. Good to know. Now go away. So yeah, now the tailgate's pretty done. Yeah, that's why I had to use those save states, because I died to Moldorm several times, and I didn't want to do that because, well, I'm trying to do the whole playthrough of the entire game without dying, so that way there I can get the perfect ending. and that's what we want to do. So we don't want to die. We don't want to get a game over. So yeah, he's actually pretty tough. So you want to be careful with him. And so yeah, that's basically all you just have to do. So um, anyway, so next time on Let's Play Link's Awakening, we are going to, I guess, head upwards and maybe see more stuff and hopefully see what's up for the next dungeon. So until next time, see you guys later.